Welcome back. So in this video, we're going to preview and edit our scheme, right? So we are now on preview and edit. So what you can first do here, you can download your scheme as a Word document or as a PDF document, right? So for Word, please don't download Word on your mobile to edit it on your phone. You cannot really do that because Word applications on phones, they are picky, right? So it might not come out well. The columns might be squashed and you might think that something wrong has happened, right? But in terms of Word, Word is for editing on your computer, right? Or your laptop, whatever you have, your computer, your laptop, your PC. That is the use for the Word format. And then for the PDF, you can download it on your laptop, you can download it on your phone, it will come out well. So let's just download the PDF here. So it is now just generating it. So let's open. So there it is. So there's my logo here, and then my school name, the district, and everything. And if I scroll down, we have our aims, objectives. So the PDF version will be ready to go. It will just look perfect and well designed than the Word one, whereby you want now to edit to your liking, right? There's a kind of a little bit of more work when you're doing with the Word because you want to edit it to your liking. So even the cover page will be much simpler than this one that is here, right? So that is it. So here I can see I have my double periods here and my single period and my HPC project there. All the columns that I'd chosen are here. Evaluation, the activities are there, right? Clearly labeled up to step number 3, and all the objectives are there, all right? So this is basically it. But here I want to show you the different designs. Remember the document design that we talked about? Here, the formal design. I'd chosen a design, the formal design here, which has the ministry logo. So if I uncheck that, let's see what happens. Let me just re-download it. So you see it no longer has the ministry logo here because I unchecked it. So let me just close that. I want the ministry logo. And you can also see, let me just show you here, our colors green and this blue, dark blue here. Those are the ones that are being used for the design. So when you choose formal design, it will take the colors from your school logo, right? But if you do not upload a school logo, it will use the colors of the ministry logo, the education ministry logo, right? So let me show you with a clearer logo option there. So let me pick something like this red and yellow logo here, and then keep this formal design. If I download there, you will see that it will conform to those colors as well. So let me just go here. So you now see it is now red and this touch of yellow there, because those are the colors that are on the logo, right? So and if I scroll down, you see that red and black, and this looks really nice. It looks really nice. I like this combination. But in case maybe you wanted the yellow more than the red from your school logo, what can you do? That's why we have this button here, invert document colors. If I click on it and I press download again, you see that those colors will swap. We now see more of the yellow than the red. So there. So if I scroll down, yeah. So now we have the yellow than the red that we had here. But I like this one better. So that's basically it for formal design. For colorful design, let me just uncheck that. Let me remove this school logo. So for colorful design, this one has a set kind of design. Let me just show you what it looks like. So if I download here, so this one is kind of the same cover, but what's different is the tables, right? So the tables have the week ending sections here, which are there, these week ending sections, and also there's bar of color here as well. So this is the color for design. If you want something like this, right, you can also have something like that. And then we have the plain design as well, I think, which is just ordinary and just plain. You don't want some crazy colors on your scheme, right? So this is just black and white. So in terms of the PDF, it will be perfect and ready to go in terms of design. Of course, after you have checked that everything is fine. So here is what we edited before, right? Our school term, the school name. If you need to change anything here, we just change it and then re-download. But if we scroll down, right, this is where the actual work happens, right? So you can actually edit these columns here before you even download. So sometimes we just encourage people to edit from here, right? So all of these are editable, like the topic and column. You can see it as the main topic here, and then it has the subtopic, then there, right? And even these objectives are editable. Maybe I just want one here. Maybe that's something that you want. I can just remove one and leave one here. And maybe I don't want sketch of Mapongo. Maybe I remove that. I can also type whatever I want here. So just to edit it. And if I want to move to the left or right, I can use these arrows here. Right? If you're on your phone, you just swipe to the right or swipe to the left. Right? On your laptop, you can also use your mouse to swipe, right? So even if you no longer see those right and bottom, you can just swipe using just your mouse on your laptop, right? So all of these are editable, right? So I've edited that. Remember, we now have one objective here. So if I download this now, it should update, right, to what I want. So if I reopen that and I scroll down, you see that we now have one objective here and the couple of other things that I edited here. Right. So you can edit directly on the platform. You do not need to have Word on your phone or Word on your laptop. You can just edit directly from here and download a completely perfect looking scheme, right? And just make sure if you maybe edited and then maybe you want to rest and you want to continue the next day, just click on Save Changes here, right? So how you access it again is if you go to the main window here where it says saved schemes, right? You see your scheme will be just here. You see history form 1, term 2. I created it on 9 July 2026 and I can edit it again. I can just click here and start editing again there, right? If I go back again, what can I also do from this page? So you can also download it here. You can download the word. You can download mobile word. There's a mobile word if you are using your phone, but that one is a bit compressed and it might look differently from the actual PDF, right? So what we basically recommend is downloading PDF to view on your phone, and on your phone you can edit directly from this platform. And if you had any challenge in generating, maybe your token was used up and maybe your internet cut off and there was an error maybe it says failed to fetch or something, and you see that you had 5 scheme credits and now you have 4. If that scheme credit was used up, it means that scheme was generated. So you would definitely see it under saved schemes on your main window here. Right. So that's basically it. That's how you create schemes in Scheme Rangu. That is the whole process, right? So in the next video, I'm going to show you the whole process from start to finish to just show you that when you master these steps, it doesn't even take time selecting topics and doing all of that. So catch you in the next video when I show you the whole process all over again, and you just see how fast you can do this. But you have to take time in the editing. Remember, the AI just drafts, and you as the facilitator, you're the one who finalizes that draft. You cannot just take it as it is. You have to go through it, you have to edit, you have to make sure that everything is looking good, and then download and submit and sign and start evaluating. Right, so see you in the next video when we go through the whole process again.